Was there one more question?
Yeah, hope I didn't miss this in your presentation, but anyhow, we know that some material has fallen in the cavern, right? From the tests that have been run, did y'all find where's the entry point, where did it come in from?
We have not at this point in time.
Express wouldn't show that?
No. We do know that what we can probably say today is that from the 4,000 feet back up to the top of the cavern seems to be intact according to the 2007 survey. We can't get any tools lower below that 4,300 foot mark where we stopped to make measurements with, like we could with the sonar up above that.
So would it be reasonable to assume that that material entered from that level, from below that?
I'm an engineer, I don't assume. Sorry.
What we're doing, Dennis, is a root cause analysis. We've asked Shaw to bring on some additional people. Brian has said some additional expertise is needed, and he'll talk to them about what tests are needed, help to direct what we're going to be doing inside that hole, and then get the right people on to try to interpret the data and tell us exactly what the root cause is.
Yeah, and the root cause level, I mean, there's going to be more guys with PhDs in front of your names, and there's going to be some very smart people working on that part, a lot smarter than I am, so. Yes, sir.
So it would seem the information that was printed a few weeks ago or 2 weeks ago saying because of the lack of depth in the cavern, it seems like the roof may have caved in. The reports that you guys have run show that the roof is in similar structure as it was back in 2007.
As far as we can
That would seem
tell.
to not be the case, right?
I'm sorry. The roof part of the cavern seems to be intact, okay, from the 4,000 feet back up. But that's all of the cavern we can see. You have to remember, from 4,000 feet down to 5,600 feet, there's 1,600 feet of the cavern that we cannot see right now.
But I'm strictly asking about the roof. I have to think the roof is going to be in the upper 20% of the cavern.
Yeah, that is still intact, according to the sonars that we ran.
So if y'all saying the cavern, as of now, the cavern was not breached? True?
No, that's not what we're, no, that's not, we're saying the upper part of the cavern is still intact, that's all we
Where all this diesel
know.
come from?
I'm sorry?
Where all this diesel's coming from?
Well, there was diesel left originally,
At the bottom?
well, let me start. When they brine these caverns out, okay, what they do is they put a pad of diesel
Right.
on top. And what that does, it stops the water from brining back up, right?
Right.
So it makes sure that they brine downwards in these
So
caverns.
you went 2/3 down, so you saying that diesel was further down than that?
No, that diesel was floating at the very top of the cavern, because it would have been on the
That
water.
cavern did not change in 2007, because that diesel came out.
Well, that diesel, when they abandoned the cavern in 2007, they left the brine pad in there, is that correct? Yes, the brine pad was left in the cavern from when they abandoned it in 2007. Or sorry, not the diesel pad. So we haven't got a sample of that. That could be diesel from the 2007, well, when they abandoned the cavern. It could be naturally occurring hydrocarbons that have breached in from the bottom. We don't know. We haven't gotten a sample on that.
Well, we have gotten a sample. Chris is saying they did sample whenever they first did the cavern entry. They were able to sample the fluids that came out.
Okay.
But we will go back in and get another sample of that material.
I haven't seen the results of that yet, so.
Don't.
Yes, sir.
Diesel was all at the top of the cavern. How did it come out, and you said, I hope the cavern's all good from the top on down as far as up the pit. How would the diesel come out if the cavern hadn't been breached higher above where the diesel could come out? How does the diesel come out of there?
Where it came out, are you referring to where it's in the
Diesel
bayous?
came out of the sinkhole.
Sinkhole.
How did it
Oh, it came out through the sinkhole. I don't have a good, well, we have to be careful when we're using words like diesel, okay? Because diesel is a process, and that's something that is sitting on top of the cavern.
Right.
There's hydrocarbons of some sort over in the sinkhole, and I'm not an expert on that. You're getting off of my. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we've tested the sinkhole. We have.
Is it diesel or is it hydrocarbon?
We have done an analysis on it. Chris, you want to come up and talk about what it says?
Come on.